How's it going, YouTube? Season 18 just came out, and well, we have a lot going on. If you haven't noticed, I have about 23,000 Apex Legends tokens right now that, well, you know, they have to go somewhere, right? Battle Pass is out, event is out, and we got to go ahead and we got to go through it. So, I just wanted to review the Battle Pass and the event. Only one. I was going to separate it for you guys, but I mean, they all came out together. So let's review it together and take a look at kind of some of the things we're working with. So, Octane skin. Most of this stuff was already pre-leaked, so we're kind of already aware of a lot of the skins that are out, but I'm glad that, you know, even for the epic skins, they were still doing some justice. Seer skin is pretty good stuff. It's not too bad. Vantage, I like that they, you know, the theme that they went with when it came to a lot of this stuff. It's like really dark and neutral themed for the most part, and they kept it that way. So I think for a lot of us gamers out there who enjoy those dark colors, this is going to be our season. This is our season to do things and really enjoy the game. Devo skin, I'm not a big Devo user. It's cool, it's calm, it's collective, it is what it is. Charge rifle, which is not really how the charge rifle operates now. For those who, you know, weren't aware, the charge rifle is no longer a preemptive laser into a full beam. It is now like a pulse cannon, for a lack of better words. It'll charge all the way up, and then it'll just beam on out. If you stick around the channel some, you'll see I'll make sure to go through all of this stuff in depth after we review all of this in later videos, just to show you guys a lot of the stuff that you could be looking forward to. I love when they come out with these themes for legends who have all these dark colors, because then it allows for a lot of good pairings. And 90% of the game for me is pairing those skins together. It's pairing the frames and the skins and all that. And it's just, I'm a big fan of that stuff. So I loved that Catalyst fame off rip. I know a couple buddies who are big crypto users. His skin, I think, will pair well with this. However, you know, he's got a lot of good dark colored theme skins that this will definitely be super useful for. Okay. The only issue I tend to have when it comes to Horizon is that our heirloom is blue, so out of habit, I want those colors. So I'm kind of finding myself bouncing around. But I mean, it's good stuff if you're not running the heirloom, or if you can look past that. For me, the aura of the blue makes me have to readjust everything. I don't actually have it matched right now, but that's fine. Loba, finally, I did not have a frame for Loba that I enjoyed, that really matched a lot of her darks, because I have primarily only her, you know, dark tone skins for her starting on this account. So this pairs out well. I actually have a lot more combinations I can work with that. I don't think I'll ever change my Wraith banner setup, but if I do, I can see that being of good use. Then we go into the leaks. I actually learned through some close friends of mine and just doing some research that this is actually a recolor. I forgot the skin, so I apologize about that. However, this is a recolor of a skin that actually has not been around in the game for a while. It was out in the earlier seasons. It was a pretty popular grab. However, this is the first time we are re-seeing it in a long time. So that's pretty cool. Crypto, I don't know what it is about the elf ears with Crypto. Cool. Like, I love when they do his skins. I wish they would kind of step away, but oh wait, are they ears? Or is it just a part of the helmet? I'm going to assume it's a play on his ears. However, the overall skin is cool. The backpack is even cooler. I wish, and I know they can't, maybe it's a lot easier said than done, but I wish they would just color theme his drone as well. I mean, I like to think it should only take a little bit, but I mean, it's cool. It's cool stuff, honestly. Rampart, it's the recolor of that Power Ranger skin back when they had the anime collection event. At least, you know, I don't think it was obviously titled the anime event, but it was anime-esque. It had a lot of anime variables to it, so that was pretty cool. So I'm loving that skin. Catalyst skin goes with her stuff. I'm a big fan of any of these type of skins because she's got a lot of pop culture style skins, and they're cool. I just don't have a lot of banner setups that benefit from those. So anytime she gets very neutral, dark tone skins, I know exactly what setup I'm running to. Horizon, this is a recolor from her Predator skin, the Alien vs. Predator skin, except where I think it's like purple-ish. Or it was like gray and blue. It's a recolor of that, but the eyes here are a steal for me. Now here, personally for me, is one of my favorite things. Obviously, I pre-looked at a lot of this just to kind of formulate my original opinions. This R9 skin, right? On my old account, I had the man, what was it called? It was like the Pulse or the like Per something skin, and it was the real silver one, the silver with the blue, and then they recolored it with the red, and I thought that was clean. Those were like top R9 skins for me. And once I started on PC, obviously I didn't have any of that, so it's great to see an R9 skin that is top tier. This is also a recolor, by the way. This skin has been out. I don't think this one had gotten a recolor in a while either. I think this particular skin had been tucked away, kind of vaulted for a while, and it came out, and it's a fan favorite. Apparently, a lot of people love it. A lot of people were excited to have it. I'm excited to use it, as you know, we're going to be picking up later. So that was pretty cool. Longbow started growing on me. I'm starting to use that in the G7 a lot more in a lot of my ranked games because we're finding ourselves in a lot bigger maps. So that's super promising. However, love it. Love to see it. It's a good skin. Wingman skin. I don't really ever touch my Wingman skins. I think I'm using the quote-unquote pay-to-win skin, the Merciless something. It's cool. I just don't have any other enjoyable skins. That's why I use it. So I'll probably throw that on there just for the sake of, you know, being able to see that in action. I can run that. That's a pretty good car skin. Like I said, it's following a lot of the good dark neutral tones that they have going on for the theme of the season. So that's super promising. Havoc skin, I'm pretty sure they just released a color on this. And I'm going to jump over to that real quick just to make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah, like, is that just not this? What is this? Amplified Impulse? Like, is that not just a variant of that already? That's kind of how I'm interpreting that. Obviously, it looks a little bit cleaner, but that, like, the theme of itself derives from that skin. It is what it is. It's cool stuff. Rampage, I mean, it is finally back on the ground, so we'll probably see it a little bit more in play. However, there it is. And the meat and potatoes of the whole event, the good old Revenant Death Grip skin, the recolor. So I was unsure if I wanted to get this. I had it on my old account, and I was trying to avoid getting kind of, you know, redundant heirlooms just in case there was cross progression. However, who knows if we'll ever see that, and I've kind of left that on a dying hill. However, I'll say for what it is, I'm just going to grab it anyway, only because, and I'm going to save it for last, the banner frame, but the emote. If this ain't some top tier emote, like the skin combinations with this are going to be great. Like, if they could find a way to pair that with like a good finisher, buddy, like all the way through and through, there is not a thing about it I don't love. And even though I kind of enjoyed playing Revenant back when I was on console, I have a buddy that I roll with on ranked, and he is a demon on Revenant, and it's just so cool to like see effective Revenant players play. Now that it's completely revamped, I'm gonna enjoy watching him try to play it this way and get opinions from him, as well as I dabble with him myself just to see what he's like. I'm not really much of a Rev main at all. I've always loved the crawling though. I love characters who are height capable. As it often stifles a lot of people's initial approaches. So him having that factor, even though his silence is gone, that will be missed. That was a slept-on ability to me. I think Revenant being a true aggressive legend, lore accurate. I'm always going to stick with lore accurate because a lore accurate Revenant is fast, is aggressive, he's quick. So I think that's super cool. So how's it going, YouTube? So as I was saying before, an attempt to make them all one video, the video is just going to come out a little too long. So I'm going to go ahead and separate it into two parts. So this will conclude the Revenant Collection event, recolor for his heirloom. If you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't like it, thank you for watching it anyway and giving whatever input you've helped to input. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, go ahead and follow the next video over to the Battle Pass where I go through the Battle Pass and we talk about some things you might not have know of in terms of launch day for the event. Take care.